All right, so we're here with my good friend, brother in the Lord in Christ, Kevin Monohan. Kevin came about 2.5 years ago, came to No Excuses CrossFit. He serves at 12 Stone Church as pastor of youth there. And Kevin, just want to ask you this question.
Sure, man.
What has coming in and training in a fitness community, what has that done for your life personally and for your ministry?
Oh man, I think it's changed a lot of things. I think first of all, it gives you, there's the physical contributions that it's put to of more energy, of taking care of what God's given my temple to take care of that. I think it's the mental challenge too. As you get older, you start to think, oh, I can just kind of be okay with the status quo, and I'm okay with just kind of doing bare minimum physically. But it sounds like what I eat, what I put into my body like that for food and nutrition, but also the sense of like, man, running harder, being stronger. I mean, when I first met you, I could barely run 800 meters without stopping, and now to be able to run 5 miles and lift weights and do all that stuff, I don't think I'm anywhere where I want to be. I mean, like, I keep lifting my goals, and chasing down my own capacity first, but like, I think that the physical side, I think the community side too, man, of being around lost people and people that are completely different, but we're on that same journey together to take care of this body, whether it's for selfish reasons of like, hey, I want to look good, or it's for reasons like I want to take care of myself for my family, that, and I want to walk my daughter down the aisle, and I want to see her, I want to meet my grandkids, and I want to be able to do all this stuff. So I think community is important too, man. Be around different people and growing together in that ministry allows us to bring new people to our church or get them connected to another church.
So you're sharing the gospel. Like Mario McCreen is a good example of him coming to know the Lord because of the relationship you built with him within the community.
Totally.
So let me ask you, how do you feel your intimacy with God during this pursuit for yourself? How has that impacted you?
Well, I think, man, I believe in a very holistic view of who God is. I think God does care about our physical, our spiritual. We are spiritual beings, but we're also physical beings. I think we're going to be held accountable for what we do with our bodies and how we take care of that. But I think when you take care of one, it helps you take care of the other. What's the biggest excuse I have for not getting up early? Oh, well, I'm tired and I don't want to do this, and I want apathy and laziness can run in. But when you're taking care of your body, you have more energy. That helps you to do that. So
let me ask you this: how can you encourage someone that is in your profession as a pastor, stewarding what God's called you to do, and maybe struggling with this aspect of their life? What can you say to them right now that somebody may be watching that is in that struggle?
Well, I think first of all, a lot of pastors think, man, I got a lot of weight to do, I got to lose. They try to make it so big that becomes ominous, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Just keep showing up, one step. It's chasing after your own capacity. You have to look at everybody else. You're not going to be the Rich Fronings. That's okay. I'm never going to make it to the games.
So step one, get plugged into a community.
Totally. I don't think you can do it. I think there's an individual responsibility on it, but we're just better together.
Yeah.
I think this sense of whether it's doing research on your gym. I mean, if you're just going to your gym just to show up and no one really knows that you're there, and you can kind of do things halfway, it's going to be harder. Yeah. But if you have people driving you and in a friendly, competitive nature, saying hey, how can you improve this, or how you can get better at this, or man, watch your form, all that stuff, man.
So
we just challenge it. Totally, I think coaches help and all that stuff, and then I think just showing up, man, just the consistent power of the same, man. Just it's mundane and it's routine, but
bodily discipline.
Just keep going. Yeah, man. Yeah. So
awesome. And so you can get connected. You go to radicalfitnessministries.com. We'll help get connected into the right community.
Yeah, man, it's great.
Kevin, thank you so much, brother. I love you.
Yeah, man, love you too.
That's why we're here, to advance the kingdom, bring God's gospel into a lost world, and help just join him into reconciling men back to God.
That's right.
Through Jesus Christ. So I love it, man.
Yeah, man. Love you, brother. Yeah, thanks, dude.